Okay, let's be real. Grocery prices are, well, they're insane right now. But what if I told you there's a super simple secret to slash your weekly bill? Today, we're going to uncover a $70 grocery secret that could totally change the way you shop. For good.
So let me ask you something. Think about your last grocery run. Did you just automatically reach for the same brands you always buy? You know, the ones you grew up with? Yeah, most of us do it without even thinking. But here's the thing. That loyalty, it could be secretly costing you an absolute fortune.
Right. So to figure out exactly how much that habit, that familiarity, is costing us, we need a starting point. We need a baseline. So let's imagine a typical shopping cart, and we're going to fill it only with those big, well-known name brand products we all recognize. And the grand total for that cart, $128.70, yeah, take a good look at that number. For just one trip to the store filled with pretty normal, everyday stuff, that is a serious chunk of change. And look, this isn't for some huge monthly stock up. We're talking about a regular basket of stuff you probably grab out of habit. That number, that's the price you're paying just for sticking with what you know.
Okay, and this brings us to the whole point of this explainer. We're calling it the Generic Brand Challenge. What if we just challenge that habit? What if we made one simple but really powerful change? So picture this. You've got the exact same shopping list, but this time, instead of grabbing that familiar, shiny packaging, you reach for the store's own brand. For every single item. We're talking everything from your cereal to your tea bags. What do you think that final bill is going to look like?
All right, now let's get into the nitty-gritty. To really understand how these savings can just pile up, we got to look at the receipts. Let's compare a few key items, head-to-head. Name brand versus generic.
First up, let's head to the freezer aisle for a classic favorite, premium ice cream. You know, a tub of Ben & Jerry's. It's a great treat, but man, it carries a premium price tag. And right next to it, you've got the store brand version. It looks pretty similar, but what's the actual difference in cost?
Well, the difference is, honestly, it's stunning. And I'm going to quote directly from the source on this one. You can buy 3 of these for the price of 1 Ben & Jerry's. No, that's not a mistake. Not 2, 3. That's just wild, right?
So just on that one item, that one simple swap puts $6 right back into your pocket. Now, just imagine applying that same logic across the entire store.
And this isn't a one-off thing. This pattern just repeats itself everywhere you look. And you might be wondering why, right? Well, think about it. Name brands spend a fortune on advertising, on fancy packaging, and guess who pays for all that? You do, at the checkout. But store brands, a lot of them come from the exact same factories. They just skip all that marketing markup and pass those savings directly on to you.
Okay, so the individual examples are pretty compelling, I get it. But what about the entire shopping trip? What's the bottom line? Well, it's time for the final tally. Let's see the grand total for that all-generic basket.
And this bar chart, wow, it really says it all, doesn't it? On the left, you've got our brand name basket, clocking in at almost $130. And on the right, the exact same shopping list, but all generic, comes in at less than $60. The difference isn't just noticeable, it's a total landslide.
So what's the final number? What's the big secret we've been talking about? It's over $70. 70. You save more than half the cost of your groceries just by making this one little change.
And I want to be crystal clear about what this means. This isn't some calculation of savings over a month or a year. This is over $70 saved in one single trip to the supermarket, all from swapping name brands for the store brands.
You know, what this really shows is that you don't have to spend hours hunting for deals or clipping coupons to make a huge impact on your budget. This is about one simple, powerful shift in how you see things. It's a perspective shift that puts the financial control directly back into your hands.
So we're going to leave you with this question. What would you do with an extra $70 every single time you go to the grocery store? Seriously, think about it. What could that extra money, week after week after week, mean for you, for your family, for your goals? It's definitely something worth thinking about.